Welcome to the evening episode of Toothy Trivia. I'm your host, Emma, and I hope you had an awesome day. I'm going to tell you about another show by Podcast Playground while you floss and get your toothbrush ready, so go ahead and get started with that. Wacky News is hosted by Jackson and Dylan. They are kids just like us, and each episode, with the help of the Wacky News machine, they bring us a cool news story from around the world that is actually interesting to kids, not boring adult news. Each episode also has a number of kid-friendly wacky jokes that are sure to make you giggle. If you subscribe to Wacky News, you will always get the latest episodes and can impress your friends with cool stories and funny jokes on the bus, at school, during lunch, or whenever you want. Just go to podcastplayground.com to learn more about and subscribe to Wacky News. Now it's time to get those teeth of yours brushed. Are you ready? Let's go! Today's trivia theme is elections. During the 1920 presidential election, a candidate from the third party, Eugene V. Debs, ran his presidential campaign from prison. He was in jail for opposing World War I. He ultimately won 3% of the popular vote. George Washington gave the shortest inauguration speech at 135 words. William Henry Harrison's was the longest at 8,445 words. He spoke for over 2 hours in a heavy snowstorm, which made him catch a cold and ultimately die from pneumonia 1 month later. There is a lesson there. We know about people voting if they are out of state during the election, or even out of the country. But what if they are out of the planet? American astronauts on the International Space Station can vote in elections from orbit by secure email. The oldest presidential candidate to be elected is Ronald Reagan at 69 years old. The youngest is John F. Kennedy at age 35. Grover Cleveland is the only candidate ever to be elected to one term, defeated for a second term, and then elected again 4 years later. He became both the United States' 22nd president and its 24th president. The 1800 election year was so heated that Vice President Aaron Burr ended up killing Alexander Hamilton in a duel. The first U.S. presidential election was in 1789. Only white men who owned land could vote, which meant 94% of the people in the U.S. could not vote. The word election is from the Latin legere, which means to pick out or select, and is related to the word lecture. It is illegal to drink alcohol in Kentucky and South Carolina on Election Day. And you're done. Weren't those 2 minutes easy? And don't forget to go to podcastplayground.com and subscribe to Toothy Trivia so you can get every episode and never rush your brushing again.